Hello guys, right now I'll be working on an animation, but later in the stream I'll be working on some artfight attacks after I finish coloring.
The drive, the drive,
Coloring this shouldn't take that long, honestly. The only thing I gotta worry about is the eyes. That'll take a bit of time, but that's okay because that's what animation's for.
the drive.
Alright, now I'm gonna draw his face. This is gonna take a bit more time, so I gotta do that. This is what we have so far.
The drive.
So like obviously not much, but we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere, and that's good. The thing about Clip Studio Paint is that these little blue lines, when you export the video, it doesn't export past those little blue lines. So if you use Clip Studio Paint, you'll want to be careful of that. Hello. I'm gonna turn my desktop audio down a bit so you guys can hear my microphone better. Okay, there. Leave him for a little bit. Okay. Leave him for a little bit. I'm gonna go see if there's this free thing is still sitting somewhere. We're leaving for a few little bit. Who's going? If somebody listed some free stuff, and I want to go drive over and see if it's still there. Alright, I got the chest colored in, so I'm gonna play it, make sure all of that's colored in. Okay, yep, that's what I saw. I missed something. And now I'm gonna color in little eyebrows next. Oh god. I didn't even consider. I'm gonna do that. Okay, there. Eyes is what I'm gonna do last. I'm gonna do like in a separate thing. Alright, we've got the eyebrows, and now we gotta do his back. He does have a back stripe, so that's something that's gonna slow me down just a bit, though. It would have been easier if I just copy pasted like this for the whole frame, but I didn't do that, and it's already too late to do that, so we're going to just do it like this. Okay. Now we've got to go to this. Alright, almost enough color besides eyes and ears. Almost. Oh god, I forgot these. And last but not least, before we go into the eyes and ears, I had to do the rest of his rest of his back. There's some fireworks in the background right now. If any of you guys heard that loud bang, it's fireworks. This is the 4th of July. Even though it's cloudy and rainy and not even nighttime where I am right now, so I have no clue. I think we're doing fireworks right now. It's kind of crazy. I can skip ahead to right here. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's okay. It's not all for that. We still have these few frames.
We're trying, we're trying, your
Alright, now we're gonna move on to ears. So, first I'm gonna do these ears, like this part of the ear. Hi, Quinn. Are you scared of the fireworks, Quinn? I gotta plug my computer in so it doesn't die. That's a bummer that most of the people from earlier are gone. Now, finally, I gotta do these ears. Oh shoot, that's not what I meant to do. I gotta go fix this one real quick. Alright, now literally all we have to color in for Gray Stripe is
we're trying,
I'll add his little whisker thingies, but we have quite a bit done on Gray Stripe.
we're trying,
Oh. I thought I colored that in, but that's alright, I can fix. I uploaded my first animated art attack earlier today up onto my YouTube channel for Camu Crimson, because it is Camu's birthday today, so that's why I made it.
we're trying, we're trying, we're trying.
Oh, shoot. Oh, God. Uh,
we're trying
Alright, now we gotta clear in the eyes, and then I'm gonna start in some art fight attacks. Yeah. Here are the eyes. So I'm gonna start by just doing the base color in all the eyes, and then I'll just continue on from there. Okay, we've got all the yellow. You see that? Just the base color.
we're trying we're trying we're trying
I think that's all I'm gonna do for this animation so far, because I want us to get started on some attack. For art fight, because I got a few more attacks today, so I gotta go ahead and finish all of those revenges. So I'm gonna make a new file for my next art fight. But it depends. I need to see if it's a headshot or a full body or what this next attack. I'm doing it in order of who attacked me. So, yeah. Yesterday I finished with attacking Nutty Nutella. So my next person I gotta focus on is Sleepy Spooks. And this person made me a half body with a scene, so that's what I'll create for them. A half body of some sort of scene. So I'm gonna find their attack. Oh gosh, I have quite a few revenges to do, and that's completely okay. I'm gonna look at this person's OC and see who I want to draw. I think I'm gonna draw Spook, because Spook is looking pretty interesting. Yeah, Spook is my favorite design. I love this design, such a pretty design. Alright, now I think since I drew Ace Pop with Butterfly, I'm gonna draw Spook with Butterflies. I'm gonna look up a cute. Actually, I don't need a reference for this one, but so I'm gonna create it to be this size. I'm going to import Spook's design and do a half body of Spook with a butterfly, just like how they did a spot with a butterfly. And then I'll do some sort of like, some sort of time. Here's Spook. She's like adorable, isn't she? First I'm gonna draw like my guidelines. So there's her face. I had to do a half body, so there's her face. Her neck, and then I'm gonna do like she's gonna be like laying down, I guess. That and then that, and then like a paw, and then there she is laying, and then there's that. So there's my guidelines. Now I'm gonna start actually drawing it. So first I gotta do this paw. I'm gonna try to do 4 Tobians. I usually do. One, two, three, and four. Oh wait, no. This would be 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it'd be like that. And then I'm gonna do that. And then obviously I'm gonna do the same for this one. So it's gonna be like that. And then there's gonna be that. But you can't really see it from here. Now I'm gonna do her neck third. So it's her neck first kind of spiky, as you can see in this ref. So that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have it go over the leg a bit, because I like it when people draw stuff like that, like some of the third goes over their legs, and it kind of adds like more of a pop out look. You know what I mean? Now I get to draw her face. I'm gonna turn off this line art layer and draw her face. She's gonna be like grinning. She's gonna be a happy little gal. So there's her nose. And then I feel like this gal would be the type to be like all happy to see a butterfly on her nose. She'd be like, "Wow, what's this?" Spook. What if Spook's the guy? I don't know why I've just been calling Spook a she. I don't even know if he or if it's a he or a they or an it. Anyways, ooh, she has like a little eyelash thing, a little eyelashes. I don't know why I said eyelash thing. So here's her first eye. And then I'm gonna draw the little eyelash. So it's like goes like that. I'm gonna get rid of stabilization for that so it can be sharper like that. That's good. That's what I want. I'm gonna make her eye. Oh, why did I? What? Oh my god, I drew it in the same way. Seriously? Okay. And then I'm gonna make the eye just a bit smaller, and I'm gonna copy and paste it. And then I'm gonna flip it over horizontally. Oh gosh, and put it over here. But obviously, face cuts there, so let's do it from there. And erase some things. Like erase from there. So far it looks right. Okay. So now I'm gonna merge that. Now let's see what type of face hair she has. Okay, she is a very fluffy cat. I want to make sure I get her right. So I'm gonna do the rest of her muzzle first. I'm not struggling, totally not. I'm gonna lower out Fatty that even more, cause why not? And now, okay, I'm gonna draw her ears first. Okay, before I draw the little inside part of the ear. What do people call that? Do you just call it the inside of the ear, or is there a specific actual scientific name for it? You just call it the inside of an ear. I would just call it inside of an ear because it's the inside of the ear, but I don't know, maybe there's an actual name for it. I mean, the cat's extra claw has a scientific name, the dew claw, so yeah. Now I'm gonna do her face fur. Her face fur looks amazing, by the way. So it goes like that, and then there's like that, and of course it's like bum, bum. And I'm just gonna make that. I should make the last. Oh god, why did I? Oh, I need to make this last one bigger so it goes down. So it goes like more to her jaw. Not like that. Maybe like this. Yeah, that's how I do it. And then, as you can see, this person actually draws fur wonderfully and has some of it like that too. Like you can't tell me if it doesn't look cool. I'm gonna duplicate the third, like I usually like per. Oh, I actually duplicated the. No, I didn't. If I duplicated my sketch, I merged them. There's no way I merged them. Oh, okay, that scared me. For I thought I had like drawn it on the same layer, and that would have been devastating, like as a sketch layer. That would have been strategy. Okay, that seems right. I just gotta erase what's like in the inside there. Okay, let's see how that looks. It's very pretty. Now I'm gonna merge these layers real quick. So merge, merge. Oh, I did the wrong type of merging. Merge layer below, merge layer below, and that gets her whole face. So now I've gotta like do that. That still looks right. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Make it all fluffy and floofy. Who doesn't love a good? Oh, my stabilization is off, and I don't really have shaky lines. That's good. And then that from right there and over here would be something like this, and I'm gonna do that. Oh, I'm on Stardust, Suncoat. Now I'm gonna draw this face first. So since this cat's looking that way, I'm gonna flip the canvas. I'm gonna flip the canvas to the left to see what it'd look like flipped the other way. Like that? Okay. So it goes like that, like one swoosh, and then like a lower swoosh, and then okay, that's not how I was picturing it. It's like a longer swoosh. It almost goes over to the other ear. Not it doesn't get to the other ear, but it almost reaches it. So I'm gonna do like that, and then I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do You see, face fur is what I struggle the most with. It always ends up not looking how I want it to look. Alright, that's gonna have to do. So I'm gonna erase stuff based off where that is. Now, that means I can turn off that. And I can merge this, and now I'm gonna have her be like looking down at the little butterfly. Oh my gosh, she's gonna be like looking at it like it's the oh my god, I keep saying she, even though I haven't checked the to check to make sure if artfight that it is a she cat. She just gives off the vibes for some reason. I don't know why, but she does. Who's there? She is. And now I'm going to turn the rest of it back on. Oh, that doesn't look right. I guess it looks okay. That's gonna have to do. Except I don't think she'd be that skinny. That'd be kind of unrealistic. Not unrealistic, because cats can't be that skinny. But okay, maybe I need to make this part high, a bit higher. Yeah, that's better. And now I'm gonna merge all of these together, and now I'm gonna do some like neato line art stuff. I'm gonna do some erasing for wherever needs to be erasing done. Okay, that all seems correct. So now I'm gonna do some nice line art stuff, like make some line arts thicker. I haven't really done much attacks today because I was working a while on that animated attack I posted on my channel earlier. But I am getting back into doing some attacks now. More like revenges actually, because my number one priority in art fight is always and will always be revenges. The only reason I did that other one was because It's that person's birthday. Currently, I don't really do revenge chains, so if like someone did something in revenge for me and I already gave them attack, as of now, I'm not gonna do another attack for them, but I probably will eventually. It's revenge chains. Revenge chains are fun to do. Alright, I've done some neat line art stuff. So now I'm gonna start coloring Scal in. So I'm gonna duplicate this. First, I'm gonna do her ears. There's her ears and nose that are covered. And now, I don't know what I should do for a base color. Okay, I'm gonna do this brown for a base color since that's what most of it's gonna stay for a color. That is one half of the face. Really. Oh god. I don't want this area. That's better. Okay. So now we got this pretty orange. So first I'm gonna do like its muzzle. And then I'm gonna do like for half of the face starting from here. And it does all of that. That's actually perfectly done. And then she has this darker color for her face fur, beautiful face fur by the way. Like that is beautifully drawn face fur. That's not working. I don't get why this isn't working. So I had to find. We're gonna play the game. Where is the gap? As of now, I don't see any gap, but there's got to be one since it won't let me fill it in. I'm gonna test it. It's over here. Okay, so there's a lot of gaps. I'm gonna just lower the tolerance a bit. Yeah, okay, there. That was my issue. And then after that, I'm gonna see what else she has for alternate color. Okay, she has a little spot and like wavy things around her eyes. Give her a little muzzle spot first. Just adorable, by the way. There, and then okay, I got that half, and now I gotta do this half. So this half, practically everything's the same except she has little two spots, and like an under eye marking. So we can't really see that here, but I'm gonna put those spots in the head so it's still noticeable. And now we've got to make this ear darker than her fur. And that's it for marking coloring, I believe so, beside her paw. Gotta get her paw real quick. It's like her toes, and her toe, and her dew claw. Her toes is that lighter color. Oh no, her dew claw is the darker color actually. Now that we've got that, now we gotta do her eyes and her muzzle things. Muzzle dots I always do. Yeah, those things. Now for eyes, first I'm gonna do that thing. Her eyelash is green right there, and over here, can you really see it? You can see it a teeny little bit. So that's gonna be blue. Now all I got left for coloring is her eyes, and I can merge that together. So this eye is green. I'm gonna, of course, do some green for that, and on her coloring layer, I'm gonna erase all the brown that appeared in her eye. And then I'm gonna do a darker green like that, and like that, and then lighter green like that. And now for her blue eyes, I'm gonna just color pick that from here. For blue eyes like that, and then I'm gonna do a darker color like that, and then I'm gonna do a way darker color for around her pupil. Like that, and then the almost completely white for that. And then I finished in the coloring for this attack, so now I gotta merge everything. I'm gonna merge a layer below, merge a layer below, and I'm gonna turn on this. So there's just gonna be a thick. Now I can turn off that, and now I gotta do the background. First, I'm gonna make her eyelids a bit thicker on the top. Now I gotta draw the butterfly in her nose. I don't know why I keep calling her this cat or her, because I'm crazy, I guess. Obviously, I can draw butterflies very well. Like, I'm joking, by the way. This is gonna be quite the interesting butterfly. then I'm gonna make I don't know why that happened. Let's fix that real quick. Then let's give this an outline. And then of course, the little antennas. We gotta do like little eyes. I can't quite remember how a monarch butterfly looks. I'm just gonna do like that should be good enough, right? Okay, yeah, this needs some white. That looks okay. And I'm gonna go like that for this too, and then have it go all around. Alright, there's Mr. Butterfly. I'm gonna have Mr. Butterfly like kind of reflected. In this gal's eyes. I'm gonna make it be like a sunset theme. So I'm gonna do an orange eye shine to add the pop. So I'm gonna go to add. Oh no, it's not add. It's hard light. What's the time? Or it's add actually. Give her or works for me. I'm gonna give her whiskers because I like how whiskers look on sometimes on my art. There she is. Oh, I gotta give her eyebrows, like as like the vital part. Eyebrowless, which would be kind of creepy, in my opinion. All right, now I gotta do the pretty sunset. So I gotta do this. Hmm. Maybe I want to do it the other way instead. Yeah, that's better. Like sunrise. I'm gonna do like a nice green. For my grass, I use a fur brush because for some reason it looks really better in the grass brush, in my opinion at least. Here she is laying on some grass. Obviously, there'd be some grass in front of her too. I'm gonna put a bush in front of her. So for that, I'm gonna use leaves. She's gonna have a good bush in front of her. For him. And there's that. And then I'm gonna do that and make it a dark green. So I'm gonna color pick the darkest green from here. Okay. I don't know why it's blue. I want dark green and then make it darker. And I'm gonna do some more bushes like in the area. Like this is a very bushed area, say, I guess. And since it's the moon setting, that means the moon has to be like pretty much gone, like right there. You can't even see it, and then the sun is gonna be like right. It's gonna be kind of a shaky line since like when someone's like yeah like that. But I'm gonna put it behind her, scow or sky. Then I'm gonna duplicate it to have it be that, and set this as overlay. So like that. Then I'm gonna do some overlay underneath this yellow, and do that, and then like the sun's gonna be like bursting out onto her and stuff like that, and I'm gonna set that as overlay. And there's the sun going onto her. Now I've got to do some shading, so I'm gonna duplicate her, do some. I actually no, cause I don't need like. I'm gonna duplicate this cat, do hard light. That I'm gonna change it to like a really dark like sunset color. That looks very creepy right now. They're like the sun's rising, and then I'm gonna do overlay. It's gonna be like a good yellow on like this half, because that's where the sun is. gonna do some more of that, because why the heck not? And I'll also be blurred, so. Alright, I finished yet another attack. Little butterfly. Actually, I'm also gonna have like sunbeams like erupting from behind her, so it's gonna be like that, and from the butterfly. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna have that filter and have that be blurred. And then I'm gonna lower the opacity and have it be overlay. That. And then from the butterfly is also gonna get some pretty lighting off of it, like that. Filter, blur, blur again. And then I'm gonna sit back, have it be like this random number. Overlay. There's she. And then I'm gonna add some pretty effects, and then I'll be done with this. And we want some dappled light. Maybe. Depends on how it looks. Okay. It's really a difference? Not much. Alright, this attack is finished. I'm gonna check the chat now, because I haven't checked it for a bit. Sorry I keep forgetting to talk to you guys in chat. I've just been so hyper fixated on, like, these drawings that, I forgot to check the chat. I haven't done much tax today, unfortunately. I did work in a map part earlier today, so that's great. I also worked on one attack, an animated attack. I posted on my channel. I also have it on here, but on here it's like without the shading and it lags a bit when I play it. Like you see, it's lagging quite a bit right now, but it's much smoother if you click on the video I upload on YouTube. It's much better like that. Okay, This is the whip I worked on. I still have to color in the eyes all the way. Like this is what the eyes look like completely finished.
The drive,
I don't know why. That was some pretty bad lag.
the drive,
It is a bit better than that. The stream just makes it lag a bit. But yeah, I'm gonna upload this into artfight and then do my next attack. I have like 6 or 7 revenges to do because I'm trying to keep my battle ratio like at least 50%. So I'm revenging everyone who attacked me. I'm so I'm. You guys can't see me attacking it, but I am putting in this attack real quick. Spook, you butterfly. And then this type is a drawing. Finish level is colored. It's colored as well. It's fully shaded. It's a scene. I polished it to make like added all those extra little like features like the sun shining and stuff. And thank you, Spirit. It does take a lot of it's been taking a lot of practice, but I think my main issue was honestly patience and like just not having motivation. Like art fight is giving me motivation and lots of practice for a lot of stuff, so art fight is basically what has helped me a lot. My favorite attack I've made so far is still the one I made for you, Spirit. I really like how that like side profile turned out because I usually struggle with that for some reason. But I like this one too, though. I have now done 25 attacks, I'm pretty sure. 25 attacks, one of them being animated. I am. This is really fun. I'm gonna check my battle ratio for visitors, like my percentages. I'm gonna check my stats. So, my overall battle ratio is 54%. My battle ratio for current is 57, and I've made 650 points for the team. Because most of my stuff I've done friendly fire. Actually, I've done 24. I'm about to work on the 25th though. So I gotta check my attacks again and see who I should attack next after. Okay, so I already made something for Chucky's fire and Elfo Kitty. Okay, so Fervent Finch is the next attack I'm gonna work on. Fervent Finch gave me a whole entire scene, so I'm gonna make them a whole entire scene. One of their characters. I'm also addicted to art fight. It's just really, really fun. I will get to your attack later on, today or tomorrow, probably. Because yeah. I'm doing this in order of like who attacked me and stuff, and right now I'm on Finch, so I have like 5 more defenses to make before I make yours. So I'm gonna try to get your attack in today or tomorrow. I need to see if this person has a reference sheet for spot heart. If they don't, then I'll just have to. They have. Okay, this is gonna be. All right, let's start my next attack. This is gonna be a scene, so I'm gonna do that. So the height is 1980, which means okay. This is the correct size. I'm gonna import these two references, and then these two are mates, so they're lovers. So I need to get. Should I like just have them sitting by each other, or snuggling, or like play fighting? What do you guys think I should do? I really like Finch Snow's design. It's very, very pretty. Okay, I think I'm gonna draw them. Um, mm. I'm gonna look up like cat poses, two cats, and then choose one. I'm looking up references because I'm not quite sure what I should do for this. Ooh, this is the perfect pose. This is gonna be perfect. Okay, I'm gonna import it in a second. This is gonna be Spot Heart making fun of Finch Snow for being so short. Since like on Spot Heart's ref, um, Finch is really, really short compared to him. That is the perfect pose. It is adorable. So surprised by how much people came on the stream last night. Like, it was so late at night too. Like that surprised me. I wonder if I stream again late at night again, that'll happen again. That'd be fun. That'd be nice. Mm. It's gonna go more down here then. Yeah, about the addiction to art fight, that is so true because art fight is amazing. I mean, what's there not to get addicted to in art fight? You get to draw a bunch of OCs. Way to practice art. You get art of your OCs. Like, it's just actually absolutely wonderful, in my opinion. Okay, there is he. Now I'm gonna draw like so. I'm glad references are allowed for artfight because I was afraid like, oh god, what if they're not allowed? And then I get in trouble, you know. But nope, they're allowed. I find to be great because I can just like use references to get posed better. You know, using real life references. There's nothing wrong with using real life references anyway. Like some people are like, oh, but that's cheating. It's not. You're not tracing from a real person. Like you're literally looking at something that you're meaning to draw. That'd be like if like an art class, like, all right, guys, redraw this picture of an apple with this reference, and they get an F for it for quote unquote cheating. That wouldn't be cheating. So you're supposed to do it. It was what you're trying to draw. Oh god, that's. I gotta make this chest bigger and that bigger. That's good enough. And then I'm gonna do flag number one. And I'll just be like that. And number two. That's way too skinny. And this, ugh, I make this cat chubbier. It's a chubby cat. Yeah, that's. I need to make the legs bigger, guys. Yeah. All right. I have the reference done. So now I'm going to turn off their refs for now and just turn off that and just pause right now. Okay, there's one paw. The other paw's not visible, but I still draw this flag. And this leg. And now I gotta see. That's the leg that was or the chest. I gotta see what your next is. It's a bit fluffy, but not like super fluffy. Like it's like 1, 2, 3, and that's it. And then I'm gonna do your face in a separate layer. Turn this off. So you're gonna be like. Honestly, I'm not gonna use the guideline for this because I put the circle way too far. Maybe it's off the reference. It's alright. Like, I don't know how I do it. I don't know why I did. So I'm just gonna go ahead, draw another circle. I'm gonna draw the circle there instead, and then erase. that part of the circle. I don't confuse myself. There, that's better. Here. And I'm gonna put like that right there, and then like do up that. Then I'm gonna shrink the eye a bit and duplicate it. This eye is gonna be shrinked quite a bit. That's not too bad, I guess. And merge. It's like hard. What exactly is hard shading? Is that just like a certain filter, or is it just like when you do a huge amount of shading? Like I may just be being stupid, but like is that certain art terminology, or is it literally just like difficult shading that was a bit difficult to do? Oh yeah, I do that all the time. Most of the time, actually, I do hard brush. I just blur it after I get the filter. Even though sometimes I do hard shading, I don't blur it up. I don't have any examples as of now because all of them are I do have projects of it, but they're all closed right now. But I do hard shading sometimes. That is something I do. Yeah. I just like the way it looks better when I like do hard shading, and then I like add a blur to it, because then it looks more natural. I guess. At least for me, it fits better with my style. Like people who do hard shading, they do it wonderfully, and it looks wonderful in their cell. But doing hard shading and changing it to be more blurred and look more like airbrush shading is what looks best in my style. My art fights, artworks. Okay, there's that, and then here's this. Now I just gotta draw his third. And I'm gonna flip this. As per usual, I'm a cheater in art fight, and I'm gonna transform it to be shorter. And do some erasing. Oh god. That didn't go out the way I wanted it. guess gonna have to do. So I'm gonna merge. Okay, there's this guy. Now I get to draw whatever design. Snow. Not President Snow. Not, I ain't ever gonna draw President Snow. Oh yeah, really sad thing is that I forgot about this, but the actor of President Snow, like they asked for the Hunger Games as like for the old President Snow, like the guy with like white hair, the old Snow. The actor for old Snow died, which is really sad. How exactly did I do this? Okay, now I'm gonna draw this. Her, she's gonna be like looking like she's like done with life. She's like, seriously, man, you couldn't do anything better. You just gotta make fun of my height, huh? That's what she's gonna be like. Gonna be like, I love you, man, but why? Like she is not having it. My phone was at 15, so I'll have to check the chat with my computer soon instead of on my phone. Even though checking on the phone is so much easier. I'm gonna turn this guy's rep on and see what her face fur is like. Ooh, she looks rough. Had a bad day, and he's just making fun of her height. Aw, poor girl. Her one, okay, so she has like massive face floof like that, and then her one ear, she has humongous ears too. Like one ear, it's like that, and that, and then it bends over, and then like that. And the other ear is practically hidden, but I'm gonna have to like go down here. She's like, dude, seriously, you just gotta be making fun of me. Now I can turn off the sketches and combine all of these together and start coloring. So I'm gonna merge layer below, merge layer below. First, I'm gonna do her because I really like her design. It's so pretty. So I'm gonna duplicate this cat, and she's mostly Finch Snow. I want to draw her tail. Her tail is extremely fluffy. There. There's her tail. Now I can actually duplicate this. I'm going to color this one in so her tail is fluffy and white. And now I'm going to zoom in and try to color in the rest of her. Yeah, for a second that wasn't working. I was like, what? Okay, now I'm going to leave the ears, eyes, and nose like I usually do. I almost forgot this part of the muzzle. So, for her face, she has these black marks. Aw, she always has little tear marks. That's That's really, really pretty. Like, this is such a beautiful design. I love it so much. Okay, so there's that. And then she has her face fur, which is that color. And I gotta erase some of her neck there, but I forgot to get rid of. Oopsies. And then obviously I gotta get that on this side. And the tips for her ears are brown, so I'm gonna do that, and then that. Oh, I almost said some text there. And then, of course, she has those little spots. And then on her neck, she has that. And she has little white lines in her fur. This. Now I gotta do the best part. I gotta color in her ear, her nose, part of the ear, but I forgot about. Her little muzzle spots. And now the best part of all, the eyes. I'm going to zoom in a massive amount. Do that, and then make it a darker color. And then do that, and then make it a darker color. And do that, and make it even darker color. And do that, then make it even lighter color. And do that, and then make little spots. And do that, and then up here, make it a lighter gray, so it's add like a cool shine. There's that, and now she's done for now. Now I get to draw the other guy. I already forgot his name. I am very tired. So tired. Alright, so here is she. I'm also probably gonna stream later tonight. Cause I found that's when most people are active for some reason. Like late at night. Like everyone's awake at the crack of dawn. So that's what I'm gonna stream later tonight as well at the crack of dawn. It's not the crack of dawn, it's like the crack of night. Oh, we could just say late at night, I guess, but that's kind of boring to say. It's late at night. Yeah. Like that's boring. Like the crack of dawn sounds pretty nice, so why don't we have like something for nighttime? This crack of night doesn't sound right, obviously. This guy's pretty easy to color in. He's just a striped tabby. Very elegant striped tabby, mind you. Like a very polite fellow. I say polite fellow as he's making fun of this, as he's making fun of his as he's making fun of Finch Snow for being short. Very polite and organized. Oh yeah, and his tongue, of course. I gotta color in the tongue. Now, I gotta color in your eyes. Your eyes are green. You have pretty green eyes. So there's that, and then I'm gonna do darker. Do that, and that, and then even darker. And that, and that, then even darker. And do that, and then way lighter. That, and then do some little details in the dots. Okay, there's he. I want to give them whiskers. Because why the heck not? So I'm going to zoom into she. And of course, do the whiskers. And I gotta do your eyebrows, of course. And I gotta give you little whiskers. Who doesn't love whiskers? And now I'm gonna merge these together. So I'm gonna merge and merge. And then I'm gonna make the line art all thick. Like that. I get turned off as ref, and now I gotta do a pretty background. So I'm gonna have this be like in the woods, like they're going for a nice little hunt, and then he was like, "Oh, by the way, you're short, haha." There's the sky, and now I get to do the grass, which I of course use the third brush for, because third brush, in my opinion, is a better grass looking brush than the actual grass brush in the program. I mean, it would work really well as fur though as well if you knew how to use it. Okay, so there's that. I'm not gonna do that. Now, I gotta do my favorite part, the trees. Okay, I'll give them a bit of a bigger outline. Here's gonna be tree number one. And it's gonna split into two branches like that. And that's gonna split into two branches like that. And that's gonna split into two branches. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Like that. And then there's gonna be this part. And that's gonna go like that. But then, of course, that means we're gonna need this, so it actually makes sense why that branch is there. And then there's gonna be that right there. Alright, here's tree number one. So I'm gonna color that in like, kind of want to do a birch tree for this. I had on the same. Oh my god, that's depressing. I made that really nice tree. It's on the grass layer. That's. You know what? Can I just up the tolerance? I can't. No, this is a strategy. Okay. There. I don't know how I managed to do that. I guess I just forgot to make another layer, and I'm like, I'm gonna start drawing trees. Yay! That's some every once in a while. So first, I'm gonna give it little dark lines. I know birch trees like have like random black like areas on it. Some areas are brown bark or black bark. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I can't duplicate this tree. Oh man. And birch trees don't have as much leaves as normal trees. Okay, I'm gonna lower down the stabilization for this. There's my first birch tree. And I'm gonna do some like shading, like with airbrush shading with the tree. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna do that in a separate layer and make that fatty lower. Actually, no, it would be like that on the edges of the trees. For that. Okay, there's tree number one. Now it's tree number two, but actually on the layer, because silly me didn't realize it was on the grass layer. There's gonna be like just a few trees in this area. Yeah, cats are really fun to draw. As for the stream, I'll send you a picture of the first ever cat drawing I had on my channel. It's not up on my channel anymore. It's like really embarrassing. Like it's embarrassingly bad. But my first ever drawing of a cat was 5 years ago. Literally scribble cats. That, or maybe later tonight after I do some art fight attacks, I'll react to some of my old animations. That would be a fun stream, I think. Reacting, doing some art fight, and then after I'm exhausted and want to cool down a bit, I'm like, all right, guys, we're gonna be watching some of my old animations, and then you guys can all make fun of my old animations because some of them are really really trashy. Remember, I made one about Leaf Pool where I thought she would be killed by Rogue, so I made her get killed by a rogue in it. But she did not, in fact, did not die of rogues. That was my mistake. But I was so insistent. Okay, I can't remember. Do birch trees have leaves or no? Do they have like a small amount of leaves, but not much? Oh, that's something I just. That was sometimes I do that when I'm frustrated with a drawing I've made. I just scribble over it. 'Cause I'm like, I don't like this. I wonder if people would get mad if they knew I used like instead of drawing each blade separately, I used like a cool brush to do that. And probably not. An artist's tool is an artist's tool. I'd be like if someone got mad at you for using an airbrush for shading, and they're like, "That's cheating. You didn't do that fade yourself." All right, thank you. I just use the leaf brush for. I could draw them myself, but that takes up so much time, so I don't feel like doing that as of now. I mean, this thing's here. It's another thing part of Clip Studio Paint that makes it wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna do like a bush in front of her, in front of him. I can imagine like the leaves part being like a yummy, crunchy candy you can eat. Now, and now I'm hungry. You have made me hungry, Alicia. I am now hungry. I've yet to draw clouds because honestly, I'm literally just avoiding drawing clouds because I cannot draw clouds. Like if my life depended on it, I'd be dead. I mean, I love drawing backgrounds, and I think I'm pretty okay at it. Clouds, nah. I'm gonna try to draw a cloud after. I'm gonna use this running color spray. Please warning, these clouds are not gonna turn out that good. Maybe, I'll use spray instead. That's a better brush for a dog. I know clouds have like the most like random shapes. And then like there's like a bit distant, and then I'll add some hills in the back. I'll do that, yeah. And after I attempt this cloud. I'm probably gonna turn off this cloud though, because it's Or okay, this guy's just gonna go hide there. I only need one. Well, it looks weird if only one cloud. Now I want cotton candy. You have made me hungry 2 times now in this stream. So now I want cotton candy. I had cotton candy not that long ago. Actually, the last time I went to the local amusement park we have. Oh God, what did I do? Okay, okay, that scared me for a moment. I was like, oh no. Okay, actually, I think that's enough hills. And now I'm gonna do some lighting, some shading. Since midday, there's not really any like shading I gotta do first. But I'm gonna do like very slight, so it's hard to light. It's not gonna look like that in the end, don't you worry. And I'm gonna do like a dark orange. That. And that's what it's gonna be like very only slightly noticeable. Like on, off. Thank you, Alicia. I really appreciate it. I've been doing a lot more scenes recently. I would love to do a scene with Soul, but the thing is, I can't draw full body dragons. I can probably do a headshot, but that's the best I'd be able to do because I struggle drawing dragons. But I have to get revenge back on you, so I'm gonna draw Soul. I love Soul's reference sheet, by the way. I looked at it on artfight and I was like, whoa, this is actually really good. Why am I using the airbrush? And I was like, you draw dragons really well, so I was like looking at it, I was like, wow, this is really impressive actually. I remember in our role play how like basically everyone thought Soul was a boy cut since Soul had a deep voice. I can just imagine that being like a running like if it was like a TV show, that'd just be like a running gag. Like yes. You know, I would love to learn. I am gonna teach myself how to draw dragons sometimes. I can make lore videos, but I just don't have the patience to do that right now. If you get what I mean. Because that's like so much I'd have to do. I already have a lot to do right now. Oh my god, you wanna know what I forgot to do again? Record the flippin' speed paint. I always forget to do that. cats are really fun to draw. I've especially been practicing like making poses right and make sure they like look correct, so, like their legs, like anatomy. I know I'm not saying it correct, but yeah, that. I've been doing a lot more poses recently and expressions, like here's little Miss Grumpy being stop calling me short. You're just tall. I'm not short. You're tall. That's what Benj Snow is like. Probably just like insistent that he's not short. He's just tall. So she seems short, but she's not. Backgrounds are some of my favorite things to draw though. I love drawing. Like sometimes I just draw like only a background for like background practice with no drawing attached to it. Backgrounds are just so fun to draw sometimes. So I've learned a lot with how to do backgrounds, like a lot, like how to make them look a bit more realistic. Like, I know this isn't like obviously super realistic. I would love to do super realistic backgrounds, and I've done pretty realistic backgrounds before, but this is more of like a mix of realistic and cartoonish, you could say. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna add more lighting to this, like sun rays coming from the sun. So I gotta see right at the sun. I'm just gonna be peeking out. I'm gonna do it here. So I'm gonna color pick this color of the sun, then do that. I am always so random with the sun rays. Okay, and that's gonna be like striking the tree, like bum 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 bum. And then I'm gonna be getting him. And the bushes are gonna be lit up a bit. This looks very experimental now. I still have yet to do the to have it like be blurred. Okay, I'm gonna do blur. I'm gonna do that. Now I'm gonna add all the cool effects, which is like one effect, which is one of these like circle things. Some of these circle things. That's gonna be overlay. I'm gonna duplicate that 3 times so they're more visible, or even 2 times. Let's see what 3 times. That's nice. I'm gonna lower the opacity a little, and then a bit of dappled light. The dappled light isn't really that visible though, but and then I'm gonna make that overlay. Okay, here's another piece finished. Whenever I'm drawing backgrounds, sometimes I'll just look into my backyard to see what the trees in my backyard look like, what the grass looks like, what the bushes look like, and then that's how I draw backgrounds, like trees. Like imagine like one thing and it branches out, and then those branches branch out even more. That's how I do trees. I used to be really bad at drawing trees. I wish I had a photo of one of them, but I don't. I'm gonna upload this to artfight real quick. Oh man, now that you've eaten it, now I have to redraw the whole thing. Nah, I'm joking. I'm totally gonna redraw these next year and redraw some of the scenes next year to see what I improve on in a year. Like I am super curious of what my art style will look like in a year. Like obviously no one's gonna be able to predict what it's gonna look like. Like people could guess what it'd look like, but there's no way in predicting what it actually look like. Okay, okay, since I have two characters, this should give me quite a bit of points for my team. I can't. I remember on Wattpad, like when you made a form for Soul, not if you didn't make a form for her, but when you described her walking in, like in the role play, her description is way different what the ref looks like, but her new ref is absolutely beautiful. Like I love it a lot. Like you were very good at drawing dragons, I believe. I like your style a lot. Okay, I gotta copy this character ID. I remember Epipool's old design was literally just she had blue wings and then her tail faded into white and her wings faded into white. Like that was like all. And then she had a rain one frill. She didn't have any of the purple. She didn't have any of the spots. None of that. She had a very basic design actually. Oh, what do you think Otter? How would you describe Otter now? I don't know if it was just me, but I kind of headcanoned Otter to have like BPD, and I headcanoned Soul to be like on somewhere on the aromantic spectrum. Don't mind the silence. I'm just submitting this attack real quick. Oh my goodness, my headcanons are right. I mean, they both gave off the vibes very much, and I support that. I don't know why I felt that silent for a moment. I was just thinking. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure she was half Nightwing, Skywing, and Seawing. I remember when she transformed into that Skywing to hide in the Sky Kingdom, and then she was caught, and then Soul and Echo were like, "What the heck, Otter? Why do you make it seem like evil murderers?" I would love to do that role play again. Honestly, it is such a fun role play. I'm probably gonna stream later tonight. I have to go eat dinner before I just forget to eat dinner. But I'm gonna stream later tonight as well. But my wrist is a bit sore and owy, so I'm gonna go eat dinner and then relax for a bit. If you don't want roleplay sometime today, I'm totally open to doing that before I stream later. Anyways, thank you for coming to the stream. For anyone who came to the stream, I know most people who came to the stream are gone now. But thank you in case like those people come back and see, oh man, the stream's ended. I'm gonna go see how the stream ended. Yeah, thank you everyone and bye. See you later.